I mean, always got to give honor and respect to He has a promotion team called Main Event out of Durham and Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
He was one of my big like OGs to really show me and taught me the game. Out here in Atlanta, more Atlanta-based AG Entertainment, he's a great person to have in your corner, especially with the position that he's in Atlanta now. I would also probably say, one of my most recents that I'm getting more acquainted with is my man Picture Boy, Party with PB. Me and him been on the more one-on-one basis lately, ever since I moved out here to Atlanta. He's definitely one of the people in the game that is a great person to learn from and also has a genuine heart.
Next question: Have you ever been met with confrontation with another influencer while hosting an event or DJing a party? If so, please describe the event.
It's always going to be confrontation when it comes to working with other promoters and events. It's because everybody wants to be that head guy in charge. Everybody wants you to know that this is my event. Oh, I can do what I want to do. It just gets to the point to where you may get up and you try not to get into an argument, but you may just get into an argument with another promoter in front of a crowd full of people. Like, you can have 1,000 people outside. I done got in arguments with promoters while we got a full line outside because the door wasn't running right. And I'm telling him, like, hey, you gotta chill, you feel me? It's a process to everything. You can't just make everything go how you want it to go.
Do you think the situation gets heightened because of the audience and people are trying to perform, per se?
The situation gets heightened because of the ego and masculinity in the air. It can even be a female promoter when I even mean the word of masculinity. Like, she is in a male-dominated field. A lot of females in this field play the background, but those ones that don't, they're more of those ones that, oh yeah, you're gonna get this masculinity and femininity out of me. So she steps a little bit harder. But it's really just the egos, man. Honestly, and me knowing I used to have a very bad ego just because I was young.
Okay.
So coming up now and me being able to, like I said, teach the next generation, egos is not what's gonna make you win in this game.
How long have you been in this teacher energy?
I say, well, I mean, it started with hosting. I've been helping other people learn how to host for about 7 years. Me trying to teach other guys the promo game, I say about 4.
Okay. So young adulthood, so you would say you're pretty wise for your age.
Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah.
Love that for you. All right, let's get to the next question. If you could collaborate with any artist in the near future, who would it be? And limitless answer.
If I could collaborate with anybody, just for me being from North Carolina, I would just have to say J. Cole. J. Cole does a lot for the North Carolina community, especially in Fayetteville. He does. He's a great person, so I feel like that would benefit everything out of. Now, if I was doing something in Atlanta, everybody know you gotta call Lil Baby. Like,
You haven't worked with him yet?
The last event we did with Lil Baby was at the school.
Okay.
But I think that was for when the governor was running for mayor and everything. But yeah, I feel like that those two are very big figures in their community for sure. They definitely make sure the people are straight, even though the media may try to portray them as a certain way. So.
Dang, I want to get back to our presidential conversation, but we will get back to that. This last question in this professional topic. Do you have a mentor? How have they made an impact in your life thus far?
Like I said, I got a few different mentors. They've all made different impacts in my life.
The people that you said were legends in this industry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me, well, not so much as AG, just because me and him hasn't been able to have that one-on-one. But just other ones that I know of, like I said, egos, being able to teach me how to move in the game, teach me how to talk in the game, teaching me just different things and how you should move and present yourself even when you in a party setting, or if you're in a business boardroom with somebody. Being able to code switch is the number one thing I feel like every black man and female in America should know how to do. If you don't know how to code switch, I don't really think you're gonna get too far.
I think that sets, and I'm talking for the black community, that sets professionals up and sets them ahead than their counterparts, knowing how to code switch and knowing how to, I don't know, I don't want to say like personality. It's just change your change your personality, but
it's not even that. I just hate to say it, like, and it's true. Walking into any corporate boardroom, you could graduate from Harvard, you could graduate from Yale, and you still be black. They still gonna look at you like you're a minority out here. So the whole thing about that is just being able to present yourself one way in front of these people, and then be able to live your life with your closest friends and family. That's just all it comes down to.
You dropping gems out here.
Yeah.
Resolving the problem. Yes, we are resolving on Resolv Radio. That perfect segue to our just for fun part of the show. So just for fun, camping or reading?
I go camping.
Christmas or Halloween? Christmas or Halloween?
Christmas.
Vacation in Kenya or vacation in the Bahamas?
I heard Kenya's beautiful, actually. So Kenya.
Going to the beach or going to Six Flags? Pretty and Petite or BBW? The Black Panther or the Black Panthers?
Honestly, we wouldn't be where we are today without the Black Panthers. So, I mean, the Black Panthers.
Okay.
The Black Panthers.
Okay. Captain Underpants or Diary with the Kid?
Diary.
Okay. Sweet and sour flavors or salt and spicy flavors?
Sweet and sour.
Oh, wow. I'm going salt and spicy every day. Every day. Okay. Last eight questions before we get to our presidential conversation. Waiting for that. Tell me about your muse. Describe the first time you fell in love. How did that make you a better or a worse person?
Okay. The first time I fell in love, I mean, I feel like everybody falls in love their either freshman or sophomore year at college. It's kind of the time I fell in love. I feel like the first woman you fall in love with should be the one that motivates you. 'Cause that's what she did. She motivated me to become a better person, a better man, just strive for greatness.
In every area?
In every area, because at that time I didn't know what I wanted. She knew. I knew that I wanted her, but I didn't know what I wanted out of life. I didn't care about life at that time, honestly. She kind of found me at one of my most weakest points. So I feel like she's always gonna have a special place in my heart. You know, we may not talk as much as we used to,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, that first love is always that one that gets you through life.
And she motivates you even to this day?
No, we don't really talk to her like that. But, you know, I know she watches in the background, just like I watch her in the background.
That's beautiful.
We make sure each other straight.
That's beautiful. Tell me about your current relationship status. Describe where you are in life right now.
Right now I'm more focused on where I'm gonna be at when I turn 30. I'm not really worried about a female right now. I'm single.
A woman.
A woman.
Because females can be bees, dogs, cats.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So like I said, I'm not really worried about a woman right now. I do have a few that I may be interested in.
Okay.
But you know, right now just focusing on how I can be with you by the time I'm done.
How do you balance social and professional life in Atlanta?
Honestly, I don't.
Oh, wow.
My social life is my professional life. Like I said, in the entertainment game, unless I'm sitting in a boardroom, I can be myself. Because even just like last night, I'm out with record label execs.
Where?
I'm out with models. We went to Club Rain for something called Ratchet Rehearsals.
Okay.
It's like a showcase for artists that want management deals, distribution, stuff like that. But you see a real person when they're not in the boardroom. A lot of people won't show you who they are until you get outside with them. So you just know what limits and boundaries you can do and can't cross. But honestly, like I said, that they kind of coincide for me. Until you got to step into like a boardroom with some sponsors.
That's very
you gotta
fortunate.
Put on a suit,
yeah,
something like that.
That's very fortunate because people that's a constant battle for some people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say I am some people, but I am kind of some people because my social and professional lives do not coincide in the way that yours do. Last question before our presidential conversation: if your closest friends were to describe you using 3 adjectives, what words would they choose?
Honestly, don't know. I don't know, man. A lot of my friends have different opinions about me. They all love me. We all love each other.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta pick 3 adjectives.
Hard-headed.
How so?
Because I for the longest time of my life, I just had this I don't care attitude.
That's not a bad thing to have.
Sometimes it comes from a good place, sometimes it comes from a bad place. And sometimes I don't want to listen, and sometimes I'm ignorant and just stuck up and obnoxious. But at the end of the day, you know, everybody knows this is how I get stuff done. So hard-headed.
Hard-headed.
Someone might call me mean.
Mean. I think that's self-explanatory. That goes along with the I don't care attitude.
And just I don't know. I would say striving for greatness.
Okay, I was gonna say I need a good one. So let's get back to, we already resolved a few things just in this conversation talking about you and your life.
Mm-hmm.
Back to this presidential conversation in the United States of Black America. Who would your ideal president be? Our first president, because you know that the first president of the United States of America is George Washington. Who would your ideal presidential candidate be for the United States of Black America?
Honestly, Barack made the mold. So, you know, he doesn't even necessarily have to be black or white. It don't really matter. It could be a female. Just someone that has the same concentration and beliefs in politics that he did.
My
just
brother.
on a different scale.
But my brother, we are talking about the United States of Black America.
Uh-huh.
That means I kind of want a black president, and I want my children and my great-grandchildren's children to see black presidents. Just like what these other people then seeing their great all these generations of white presidents. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta find a black man that can
So who would
female.
anybody in the entertainment industry, in the political field, just an everyday person, who would your ideal presidential candidate be?
Like Jay-Z, you might just need to go right.
That is a problematic answer, but I'm not mad at it. That is a problematic answer, but I'm not mad at it.
That's the realest you can get right there. Like Jay-Z went
either
from
him
the
or Dame.
streets to it. Yeah, they both kind of went from the streets to a boardroom to being billionaires, and making everybody around them better at anything that they do. Period. Like someone that believes in his beliefs. Someone that is as dedicated as him. Just in every sense.
Heavy on the dedication, because a lot of people aren't dedicated or committed anymore.
Cause you get in the office and you just be like, I'm in the office now. I ain't really gotta do what I said I was gonna do. They done put me here.
Right.
But
I'm making my little 120 an hour.
You feel me? They making money regardless. They gonna be set for life when they leave the office. But I mean, we just need somebody in there that's gonna really go in there and do something.
Right.
Not just somebody that's gonna sit in there and let Congress or let anyone else run over them.
Who would the vice president be? Jay-Z's president.
Jay-Z's president.
He's the candidate. We made him the candidate, but who's the vice president?
I feel like Jay-Z would need a female in office to help him.
Beyonce's first lady. It can't be her.
No, it can't. I wouldn't want it to be.
Yeah.
She borderline white almost.
What? Wait, what?
We're gonna leave you alone.
Okay, I was gonna say expound, but we're not even gonna. It's the first episode.
Don't leave me alone.
Okay.
Okay. Give me somebody like Queen Latifah.
Ooh, I was just watching Mad Money this morning.
Yeah,
I was just watching Mad Money this morning. It had me thinking, like, Queen Latifah really don't work with I don't see her in movies or television shows that aren't for something or about something. Like, Star was about something, got canceled. We needed season 4 Star.
Was dope.
Star was dope.
Kept that going.
And Queen Latifah did her thing in Star. Living Single was dope. How come Friends got 10 seasons, but Living Single only got 4?
Right.
So yeah, Queen Latifah, that was a great answer.
Yeah, he needs somebody strong-minded and dedicated behind him. That's the only way it's something really gonna get done.
Right. Yeah, that was a great conversation. Well, we resolved the problem, or we resolved the issue of the 400 or 500 years of slavery just now.
At least 200 of them.
Have either turned the United States of America into the United States of Black America, or split the country in half. Give us a little half. Which half would you want? Would you want the West or the East Coast?
I ain't gonna hold you. We can't split it in half. It just wouldn't work. Somebody gonna feel like they deserve another part of it.
So where would the United States of Black America be?
In the roots.
Huh?
It would have to be the roots.
What, we moving?
We would either have. You married, for one, you married a Kardashian. That anybody that marries a Kardashian, has a baby with a Kardashian, there's something wrong with you. Like, seriously.
So there's something wrong with Travis, there's something wrong with Tristan, there's something wrong with...
Yes, I love Travis' music. Something wrong with him. Love everything that Tristan does. It is something wrong with him. Kardashians are brainwashing people. I feel like Kardashians are working with the government. We ain't gonna get into that.
Are they the Illuminati?
They might be. They might just be the head point of it. You know, Kardashians just been around
Probably
for too
how
long.
OJ got off. Illuminati.
Hey, he knew some stuff.
He said that, I don't know if you kept up with the Alex Murdaugh. I don't know if you know who Alex Murdaugh is.
It sounds familiar.
It's like a South Carolina murder case or anything. He posted a video saying, apparently Alex Murdaugh is a white lawyer, millionaire, whatever, embezzled over $700,000 from his law firm that's been in control of South Carolina for over 50 years, like generations. He killed his wife, his son, after his son was in a boat accident where somebody that they went to high school with, a girl, passed away. So it's like a whole murder thing. OJ's on Instagram saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he got off. He ended up getting life in jail without parole for the rest of his natural life. They had a black judge. But the fact that OJ was on social media saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he got off, is alarming. It's surprising. I just was watching that last night, actually.
It all goes back to certain things, even when it trickles down to Tory and the whole Megan case. Like, it's a lot that we don't know, and that's why I say I really don't pay attention to the news, because half the time it's lies. They lie to us every day, and we just gotta sit right here and be like, oh, well, they said it, it's the truth. No, I'm not doing that. That's why I worry about my life. Because at the end of the day, when I die, they not gonna care. It don't really change nothing for them.
Depending on who you are, because I plan on being a trillionaire, knock on wood, I will when we end this episode. If you want to be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, yeah, I plan on you being. So they are going to care about your life. It's for the people who don't have motivation. Y'all need to get some motivation so they can care about your life, because they don't give a flying frick if you're not wealthy. Sorry. It was great talking to you. That's how we're gonna end this episode. We done resolved a lot. We done talked about a lot. We done spoke about a lot. This is Hitta Party with Hitta. Follow him on Instagram at PARTYWITHITTA.
There she goes. She got it right.
Okay. And I am Mysghana, the host of Resolv3 Radio, and we will be back for another episode. I'm so glad y'all stayed. If y'all stayed to the very end, thank you. I'm honored. Hitta, thank you so much.
For sure.
You are a blessing. You are loved. We care about you. You are very, very needed in this Atlanta atmosphere where things be dead and boring and not lit. Oh, and you just live up the party.
Yeah, we gonna do what we do best.
Do what you do. All right, y'all.